Good day, my name is Doug and I am playing The Crust. This is version 99.55.2 and this is my 11th episode of my 6th base. So thank you for joining me and let's get started. Going downstairs to see what's happening there. I'm in the process of building some fuel factories here. Oh, that's not good. 7 days before without power? Shoot, what happened? I'm going to lose people if I'm not careful. Contract completed, and there's 130,000. That's good. Well, one thing is for certain. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to get rid of these factories. They're slow, they're inefficient. They're my pressing modules. They just kind of do smart concrete. And I have better ones up here. So we will just go with those from now on. And let's get rid of all of that. Okay, checking on the rover. Slow things down. We were scanning for stuff here earlier. Obviously there's still stuff up here. There's something right there. Let's go find out what that is. With the batteries drained, it's going to take a while. So we will just let that go. Nice amount of stuff. Let's see what we have available for that truck today. Geological expedition needs fuel. Tough shit. Not making it. That's more fuel. That's more fuel. I'm not making those. Fuel. Okay, there's something I can possibly do. 768 and 709. $12,000. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Send resources. It's a fair bit. Oops. Well, is that now an active contract? It is. Shit. If I can get it there in 38 days, I get a little bit more. Come on, guys. Here we go. Okay, back to this. Send resources. Cargo. Really? Send resources. This is getting a little frustrating. That is still waiting on power. 61. I could have sworn that there was several things here. And there we go. 3 to sort it out, 1 to travel. And one for the search. And there it is. Extraction complex. And what do we have here? This complex comprises multiple surface extractors and mining equipment. These mining facilities are situated on mineral deposits far removed from the industrial hubs. They employ specially designed extractors capable of delving deep into the rock without requiring traditional underground excavation. There's a chance of stumbling upon valuable equipment or materials within this setup. Okay. And just because, we're going to go ahead and do a quick search, make sure there's nothing else like that right there. So let's go check it out. I'm going to set it to normal speed, go back down to the surface because I have things being... The bricks are done. So we'll go ahead and close that off. Doing on metal here. That's done too, so far as what's in the building. We still have 200 or so out there somewhere. That's a little scary. It's going to take a long time then. Well, just because, we'll go ahead and keep that open so every last one can get delivered. Most of the way through the day, and less than 50% on batteries. There's a neurostimulator there. Okay. You have somebody who's dying. I have 0 meds. really gotta get started making frames. Okay, I'm just gonna dump that stuff on the ground. It gets it out of there. Okay. So. It's going to take how much? And that's going to last for 3.7 days. God damn it. These power issues are really... they're really frustrating. Let's find a training module. Training module 269. Yeah, that's more than I have right now, obviously. So... okay, 12 days. 10 of those are going to be without power. 471 of 480. Shut that down. That still only gives me 2 days of power. Kind of a waste. Yeah, we'll let it go as long as we can let it go. Shut this down. Turn this off. Okay. Well, one thing is for sure, I cannot get the assemblers running with the power issue I've got right now. That's got to change. I'm not sure what to do about that. I have no steel at the moment. Oh. And I'm still almost 100 short there. That's bad. I'd like to know what happened to all my steel. Let's go to speed 3 and get through the night. Okay, let's see. That requires 100. That not telling me, so let's go find it here. It will require 75. So, on the RTGs, which will require specialized units. Damn it, there we go. 18 each, so 10 of them should cover both of these. So we will put these over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that is a problem. Okay.
Director, we have reached the CPU power limit and cannot continue construction or order drones. We need to free up space to install new data centers.
Yep. I'm going to increase the priority there so we can get this done. And go down below. And we're going to order a whole bunch more CPU. Report, yeah. Okay. Let's get things turned back on. Okay, Rover. Slow things down again. It's a server hub, okay. A data processing and storage center. As lunar industry infrastructure and search areas expanded, the demand for data storage and processing grew. Consequently, server centers were established on the moon to handle operational tasks. This particular center has fallen into disrepair and is currently non-operational. However, with the investment of materials to repair the equipment and a power supply, valuable scientific research data can be extracted from the storage units. Okay. And is there anything else in this area? Yes. And what do we have down here? Urgent contract available. Oh, I am doing that now. It's on the moon though. Nope, I'll think about it. Repeater station. Okay. Cascade is a compact autonomous repeater station. The SCT Limited Corporation manufactured this series of repeaters as an above-ground component of the unified Hope communication system. The Cascade stations are decked out with autonomous equipment designed to function independently for several years without requiring human maintenance. While the likelihood of discovering provisions or emergency supplies within these stations is low, they present an opportunity to procure gear, electronic gear, or spare parts. And of course, I need to see if there's anything here. Nope, looks clear. So we will go on up to here. Okay, back down. Let's go up to the surface. And it looks like that has finally loaded enough material. So let's close that off. Glad to see this is working the way I expected it to. Okay, 480 of 480 back down below. And what do we need here? I'm betting we need microprocessors. Yep, microprocessors. Okay. Do I leave the ice sitting out? I'm thinking so. Okay. So, I have zero waste production. That's already outside of the bonus field, but we'll still get 100,000 if we can get there in the next 90 days. And that is a long way away. He's going to be there in 22 days. We will go ahead and use that. 17 days, okay. fuel flowing down there. It's slow, but it'll work. Drop. Drop it. Okay, what is this going to need? You need to do contracts. That is going to need a bunch of stuff, which I thought we were delivering. 50. Those are upgraded. Oh man, yep, barely into. We are going to run out of power. I got to figure out what to do here. Okay, this uses 2. Power issues are an issue. Okay. This is running. Four, 6. No, 4, 8, 12. The money is going to get incredibly expensive. So what do I have to sell? I have titanium. Okay. So titanium. Does anybody need titanium? Whose requirements I've met. There's 148 with some good science. And it'd be 148 if I can get it within a certain number of days. Okay. Send resources, fill order. 822 on a courier, that works for me. Okay, 84 grand. New contract is available. Storm Fathom. That's going to be tough. No, I'm already doing it. Doing that one, aren't I? Yeah, I am. 22. Oh, Lord. I'm not even making those. That's going to be tough. Okay. And there's nothing here. An underground storage facility with a small machinery park on the surface. Soon after humanity got its foot back on the moon, the satellite was used not only as an industrial center but also as a storage site for the most hazardous and toxic wastes. Spent nuclear fuel, non-recyclable chemicals, and other harmful substances were sent to the satellite, where they were buried in abandoned mines. Hazardous waste is unlikely to be useful, but the special machinery can be dismantled for spare parts and materials. Okay, let's head here next. Come on, give it to me. Down. Okay, we're up to 130. We're almost out of power. What am I short here? Just microprocessors. I need those desperately, so we will order a bunch of them. Yes, I know I need other things too, but can't get by without microprocessors. So, we will order in 10. That will give me enough points where I can build more solar panels and keep the lights on longer. If I can fill those damn batteries, that should be enough. How is this doing? Show location. He's still 12 days out. Circuits, fuel factory. Short here. Modular terminals, Duraloom plates, microprocessors. Oh, yeah. Better mark these guys as higher priority. So my microprocessors don't get stolen. It would be very aggravating. And this is where I'm going to leave it for today. So, next exciting adventure. Thank you all for joining me. If you like what I'm doing or you have a comment to make, please be kind, but comment, like, share, all the normal stuff. And if you're trying to comment to me on chat, I do apologize. When I get involved in the game, especially when I start losing, I stop watching chat. You go ahead and put a pause on this, and we will call it here. Thank you very much. You have a good day.